Welcome back. Stas23 here, back again with some knife therapy. And today we are going to do a fun video, at least I think so. We're going to do 10 knife channels, all under 5K, that I think you should be checking out. At least go give them a look. And if you like what you see, give them a follow, help support them. And I got these laid out for eye candy. I'll be flipping them in and out whenever you're not seeing pictures or something of their channels. But let's get started. These are in no order. I watch all these channels. They're all great people. And there's way more than this. So if y'all enjoyed this video and y'all want to see more, I will give you more of the channels. So first up, we got Tri-State Underscore EDC. He's got 1.82 thousand followers. And he's been doing YouTube for about a year now. I find him to be extremely funny. I can feel his excitement for the knives. And his photography is outstanding. His video quality is amazing. I don't know what he does for a living, but he definitely does a great job in his editing skills and just presenting the knife, and you know, has both higher end, but I mean budget, mid-range, and some higher end knives on the channel. Definitely do yourself a favor, go check him out. We have some similar taste in knives. Of course, nobody's gonna like everything that each other likes, but that's what makes this community so much fun. Go check out Tri-State Underscore EDC and tell him I sent you. All right, next up, we have Mr. Casey from the Knives Fast channel. He's been doing YouTube for 6 years. I found him until a couple of years ago. I don't know why it took me so long to find him. He's got 2.77 thousand followers, and he is a very awesome guy. Super nice. He reviews budget and higher end knives. And he just recently started designing knives for himself. He had a prototype that I was able to review on the channel, that he has a Kickstarter campaign up for it. I don't think that one's going to get funded, he said, but that's not going to stop him. He has tons of other awesome ideas, other designs, and I cannot wait till he gets one put out into the wild, because I think he'll really like that. I know I will too. So definitely go show him some love and support. That's Mr. Casey from Knives Fast channel. All right, next up, number 3, we got Mr. Lefty Edc. Kevin is a funny gentleman. He has 3,690 something, because it just tells you that. He's been doing YouTube, I think, for a little over a year. Could be mistaken on that. If I am, I'll put it up here if I remember. Yeah. He has some awesome knives on the channel. He goes through some knives. He must do a lot of buying, selling, and trading, because it seems like every day I see another awesome knife on Instagram, and then it comes onto YouTube. And one cool thing about Mr. Lefty, because the name says it all, he can give you a lefty's perspective on knives if you happen to be the 0.5% that is into knives and you're left-handed. I'm just kidding. And he can also tell you what a good D10 it is. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out his channel, so you will. All right, next up, number 4, we have Mr. Knife Sergeant. He's got 2.6 thousand subscribers, and he is a very nice gentleman. He's been doing YouTube for a year now. And he is a staff sergeant in the U.S. Air Force. I thank you, sir, for your service. You rock. He shares the same passion I do in fine cutlery. And he also shows budget in knives as well. But mainly his focus has shifted on the very nice high-end custom pieces. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, we all have that common bond of sharp bladed objects, regardless if they're $5 or they're $5,000. You know, we all like the same thing, and depending on what your taste is or what you can afford, you know, that's what you go with. All right, number 5, we have Mr. Ray from Everyday City Carry. I love Ray. Ray and I started YouTube around the same time. I think he started a little bit after me. We've both been doing it for a little over 4 years now. And Ray has 3.59 thousand followers. And he definitely deserves much more than that. He puts in the work. He is hilarious. And he is one of the best editing guys that I've seen. His editing work is amazing. I've asked him so many questions on how to do this and how to do that, and he's always been so nice to me and always been willing to help. Ray is an awesome member of the community. He does some awesome live streams with him and his wife. She participates in the live streams as well, even though she doesn't like knives, but she's supporting her man. And they recently got married, so congratulate him on that. And do yourself a favor, go check out his videos. If you don't like content, that's fine, but if you do, give him a follow, show him some support, and go enjoy his cinematic videos he puts out. Very, very amazing work there, Mr. Ray. All right. As number 6, we have Mr. Therapeutic Edge. He's been doing YouTube for around 2 years, and he has 4.34 thousand subscribers. Lots of mid-range and high-end knives on his channel, and even cooler, he has a wife that is into knives also. They both have YouTube channels. I love that. I think that is, I guess it could, I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse, because then that means I'd have to share my knife. I don't know. But that's a really rare thing to see. I mean, the only other channel I can think of that in the last 7 or 8 years since I've been on YouTube is Birdshot IV. And I always loved them, so it's awesome to see another channel. Now, they both have separate channels, Birdshot IV, Frankie and Bird. They both have they're both on the same channel. So Therapeutic Edge and his wife both have separate channels, and we'll talk about her next. But definitely go check him out. So on to number 7, we have Women Carry Knives. She is married to Mr. Therapeutic Edge. Both extremely nice people. She's also been doing it for 2 years. Whenever he started, I'm guessing, she has 3.9 thousand. And like I said, I just love seeing that a woman is passionate about the hobby like I am, because you just don't see enough women in the hobby. I mean, the more the merrier, and I love it. I think it's a great dynamic. I love that you can get her perspective, and it's kind of crazy, and YouTube's pretty ugh. I was going to look up like the years they started on YouTube, and I could not find her in my subscription feed. And of course, I was unsubscribed, so I'm sorry. I was subscribed, but YouTube decided to unsubscribe me like they've done to so many other channels. But don't worry, I'm now subscribed again. And do yourself a favor. Go check her out, especially all you women out there. Go check her out and give her a sub. And guys, same to you. All right, number 8. We have Mr. Outpost 76. Gerald is a super nice guy. He's got 4.79 thousand followers, and he has been testing knives on YouTube for over 3 years now. I can definitely respect his work, because I know I do the same type of stuff, except I love Gerald's stuff, just like Super Steel Steve and Tom Hosang and other guys like that. They do more quantitative testing. Gerald cuts cardboard and does edge retention testing. I just do real world testing just to see how it performs in certain materials. Gerald also does that too, but his main focus is edge retention, and he's tested just about every steel that I can think of, kind of like Pete from Cedric Nada. Gerald is an awesome guy, and I enjoy his videos a whole bunch. And if you ever want to know how well a steel performs, go check him out and the other guys and girls that I talked about. All right, number 9, we're going to Mr. Nathan's Knives. He's been on YouTube for around a year now, 3.59 thousand followers, and he does knife mods. And he is one super talented kid. He doesn't seem too old. That's why I say kid. He seems in maybe his late 20s. I don't know. And now to number 9, we go to Nathan's Knives. He's been on YouTube for around a year. He does knife modifications, and he does some outstanding work. I stumbled upon one of his videos probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, and I was amazed of how awesome his work is. And then to find out that he was doing all the work with just the very basic tools he was using. I think he was using files, maybe a Dremel. I don't even know if, I think he has a Dremel, a bench grinder, not even a belt grinder, a bench grinder, and you know, the most basic tools you could use to get the job done. He was not only using that, he's producing some amazing scales. He does mainly scale work, and everything that I've seen is absolutely beautiful. And he also shows you from start to finish how to do the things. So if you ever wanted to know how you do scales, go see it. I've done scales. I've done many scales before. It's a lot of work, and it can be frustrating unless you're good with your hands and you know what you're doing, and he is both of that. I cannot wait to see what he does. I just saw that he got himself a CNC. The sky's going to be the limit. I haven't really got to see much yet from him doing the CNC, but I can only imagine what he's going to produce because he is one talented individual. Go check him out, especially if you're into that kind of stuff. I know I am. And last but certainly not least, we go to Knife Modders. They are a couple, and they have 2.28 thousand followers, and I think they've been on YouTube for about a year now. They've been in the community for a while on Instagram, and then a while back, Lindy decided to start a YouTube channel, and then Richie followed not too long after that. They both are knife modders. They both do outstanding work. Every time they show a finished knife, my jaw drops. I'm like, wow, that's beautiful. They're both very artistic, because it's one thing to do like some scales, okay? But it's another thing to, like, say this knife right here, to like match up certain things, you know, like the blue and the different colors, and make them all mesh to where they become a beautiful product. You know, kind of like, you know, this purple on the black. I think it looks beautiful. They do some of the most amazing work. The last time I seen work like this was whenever I first got on YouTube, whenever it was Tough Thumbs, now Tough Knives, and Matt Christensen, CK Knives, and a couple other people, but they used to do this type of work, and they just blow me away. And not to mention, they've learned so quick. Richie has been stepping it up and up and up, and you mark my words, Nathan's Knives and Knife Modders, I guarantee you both of them are full-blown custom knife makers within the next year or so. Just mark my words, watch. I've seen the progression whenever I first got on the YouTube, and they definitely deserve to be in that spot. If you go check their channels out, if you're not already subscribed, go check them out, see if you like what you see. Lindy does more of the videos. They do live streams together, but when it comes to like the actual videos on the channel, besides the live streams, Lindy makes most of those. She's very talented as well. I like her editing. I like the way she presents herself. And she also shows you how to do different things. Something I've been trying to get into. And they've asked me how to do some things, and I've asked them how to do some things. We share information back and forth, and that's how, you know, you keep things alive. I cannot wait. They're both very young as well. I think they're in their early 20s. I think maybe 21, 22, 23, somewhere in that area. But they're very young, and they are just putting out, you know, design work, mod work that you know, would see from a seasoned vet. So there you go. That is 10 knife channels I definitely think you should go check out. If you do go check out, tell them who sent you, and definitely show them some support if you like their content. We all need to help and support each other. You know, I've had channels do this for me way back when, and I will try to pass it on as much as I possibly can. You know, I wouldn't care if a channel passed me or anything. I mean, when Slicey Dicey, before, you know, all the debacle, but whenever he first started, he would ask me questions all the time, and of course I would help. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I don't feel like I'm, you know, that knowledgeable about YouTube, but I do know knives because I enjoy every aspect of them. So there you go. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below. Let's have a discussion down below. If there's any channels that you think I need to be checking out, please feel free to let me know down below, and I will check them out if I'm not already following them. I follow a lot of channels, but it seems like a new channel pops up every day, so I'm sure there's several that I don't know about. All right, guys and girls, I hope everybody's having an unbelievable day. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.